honestly like a.
Actually, I'll take one of the Macedonian spears. Those fuckers were like, how long? How long were they? I want to say 26 feet. They were big.
You're gonna need some hell of balance for that.
Well, no, they're Philip II of Macedon actually improved on the phalanx formation by adding longer spears. That's why I say Macedonian spears, and it took more than one guy, obviously.
Oh, okay.
But it was an uneven row of spears.
So I know nothing about that.
Well, that's why nobody could touch the Macedonian army at the time, because even cavalry just would run into it and.
Yeah, because they're 26 feet away.
Yeah. Well, but the thing was, you had a team of guys behind them, so it was deception. So like the cavalry would charge, and sometimes what they would do is they would veer off and then try to flank them, but then they just shoved the spears out and nabbed the horses. And news doesn't travel fast in the ancient world, so it took everybody by surprise.
Yeah, they're like 4 days later. They have spears, and they're very big. And they will kill you.
It's like, no, bro. The spears are like, they come out.
That's insane how like, I know today people are pretty volatile, but like, our war and like, not ours, but the world's is insane. Like, how they used to like kill people and fight and whatnot. Like, spears.
Yeah.
That sucks. A gun shot to the head.
Over.
Yeah, a fucking spear. You're like, oh, for like, at least a couple minutes, unless they hit like a main artery.
Oh yeah, and then even if you survived it, you would probably get infected.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they didn't know jack about. They just didn't know. I'll tell you what I always think about though is the Second Punic Wars against Carthage and Rome. When Hannibal actually marched his army over the Alps to invade Italy, he had war elephants with him. And that's exactly what it sounds like. Dudes on top of elephants, and they're just pushing them into the battle lines.
Kind of like on 300?
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Except I don't think the Persians ever used war elephants, but same principle. But here's the thing. I like to think about it and just like, what the fuck was that like? I also think about what it was like being in World War I and seeing the first tank ever. Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, it'd be like, ah!
But like, it's even worse because Romans had heard stories about elephants, but most of them had probably never seen one. And to see that thing coming at you.
It's a fucking dinosaur!
It's a monster.
Yeah.
I mean, quite literally, you've never seen it. You don't know. For all you know, that thing was going to eat you. I mean, you don't know. But then the Romans figured out that elephants take the path of least resistance, so they just move. They'd part infantry ranks, and the elephant would go straight through. Because they don't want to trample things. Right. They want to take the path, but they didn't know that. But they figured it out, and that's why the Roman army was genius, because they were masters at adapting. Over time.
Right.
Because Hannibal actually took out basically the entire Roman army in one battle. But jeez. I think it was something like 80,000 Romans killed. 80,000 in one battle. And they were outnumbered. I think it was 20,000 barbarians against 80,000 Romans, and just through sheer tactics and Nubian cavalry.
Well, this is your history lesson with Jake. He's very good at this stuff.
I just love that. I love that. I learned all about that on a show called Barbarians Rising, which was on History Channel a couple years ago. It was amazing.
I can tell you about The Walking Dead.
Oh, I can tell you about The Walking Dead.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball, yeah.
All that fun stuff.